Last time on Xenoblade Chronicles 3. After helping Teach rescue Kairi from Avenger, our heroes headed off to Colony Nimue, where tensions were rising between Fiona and her lieutenants regarding Irma's death, but Fiona didn't have the heart to tell them the truth. But after discovering Irma's secret hideout and the gifts that Fiona gave to her, Fiona was able to work up the courage to tell her lieutenants the truth. Shortly after, Taion is informed by Commander Izzard that he had received word that a secret colony, which happened to be where his old teacher and mentor Nimue was originally from, was targeted for a Moebius attack. When our heroes find the colony, they encounter a born-again Nimue, which makes things a little awkward for Taion because, as I just said, how she was his former teacher and mentor, and now he's her teacher and mentor. Yeah, so it's a little awkward for him. And all the while this is happening, you can see the blossoming relationship between Uni and Taion develop, and it couldn't be any more obvious that these two like each other. And good grief, those two are giving me diabetes. Why don't they just come out and admit it already? Anyway, Taion comes up with a plan that involves reactivating a Furanis, and while using said Furanis as a distraction, Team Ouroboros launches a sneak attack against Concul V, and succeed in defeating the downright boneheaded Moebius, ensuring the secret colony's safety. After saying their goodbyes to Nimue, our heroes now travel to the city to help ease the tensions between the different houses. Will our heroes succeed? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's in another exciting episode of Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 today!
Hey there, people of the internet, friends and family. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, ya boy, D-Rex, and today we are continuing our Let's Play series of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And as you can tell, I made sure my audio settings were correct this time, using the right microphone, and so we don't have a repeat of the last video's blunder. I wrote myself a little note here, and I'm going to stick it onto this monitor. To remind myself to always check OBS settings so that if there was a system update or whatever, I just wasn't paying attention to that, I don't make the same dumb mistake I did last time. Now, before we dive into today's video, I just really want to talk about the Ahsoka trailer that came out last week. And wow, I mean, they really hit the fan service with that one. I mean, not only is Grand Admiral Thrawn coming to, you know, what's the word I want to, live action, there we go, that was the word I was looking for, the live action films. I mean, it was only a matter of time that they brought Thrawn to live action, you know, when his debut in Rebels came along. And the Ewing, they are bringing the flippin' Ewing back into canon. That is, that's pretty much everything really what I hear people talking about. And I mean it's right there in the background. You can see it right there. And Hi, Z. What are you doing here? What do you mean the E-Wing is not the only thing they're talking about? I mean, oh, they're talking about that too. That kind of fan service. Huh. Well, speaking of fan service, and that is throwback fan service. I mean, I was just like, yo, look at this. They got Tyon with basically Jin's ascended form. That's what I'm gonna call it. And yo, honestly, this does. Wait, no, is that? Oh yeah, no, that's Jin. That's Jin. For some reason, I was thinking it was someone else because like I saw the wings on the bottom there. For some reason, I was thinking it was another like high Entia look. Like, no, that's Jin. That's totally Jin's look. But you know, it's really cool that they put this throwback skin in there. And as you saw on the left there.
Yes, Uni's the boss.
Yes, Uni, you are the boss. You are rocking that Melia look, and you know, baby girl Melia, nothing against you, but I think Uni does a little bit better. And the reason why I say that, anyone who, and I'm not bashing Melia, far from it, but the little, you know, white, I don't know what you want to call them, but they're the little white things that are on her hip. You know, I think proportion wise they're better than the ones Melia had. Melia, just see those little white diamond things, you know, how big they were in comparison. I didn't really like that aesthetic, so having them a little bit smaller like this, it makes them look a little nicer to me. And again though, like, oh, Uni, this just makes you look even better.
Look fabulous!
Tyon, you are one lucky son of a gun. And I really am looking forward to see what they give Noah and Mio. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep with these throwback skins for a while. I mean, at least for Tyon, Lance, Uni, and Senna. I'm still kind of on the fence if I want to keep Tyon with the Jin aesthetic. But anyway, so as in the last video, I mentioned how we still got to finish Teach's Teacher's quest. So we're gonna go ahead and quickly finish this, and then we are gonna go and start all of the city quest. And so hopefully we can get all this done in today's video, and then continue on with the main story. You know, this is after saving Kyrie, I think. Yep. Well, I should probably put Teach in the, Well, anyway. So, properly speaking, this is the part where I'm supposed to praise the newbies' efforts and bring the exercise to a close. But it looks like they're of the same opinion as me. Uh-oh. Mio, Senna. Oh no, this was a lesson for them. It was a two-way lesson to see how well as the structures these three were, but also helping the newbies. Okay, wow, I feel like really stupid not realizing that sooner. And our dear Kavesi allies, your teaching has made them full-fledged soldiers and unparalleled people. Overcoming the spent antagonism toward former enemies. Yes, I know. You sincerely face each other from the same place. And made the right path plain to them. You burden yourselves with the concern of Colony Gamma, namely the cultivation of the next generation. All of us wish to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. The effect you've had on Gamma will probably spread to to other colonies too. Now, we already kind of know that. I mean, we just liberated one of the castles, so our influence is going to be spreading almost everywhere now. not tooting my own horn or anything. The effect may be a drop in the ocean in this world of raging and ceaseless war. But we can all be proud of the ripples that this tiny yet significant step will send out. We hold you in the highest esteem, Ouroboros. Just guys, you're too much, guys. You're too much. We don't deserve all the praise, but okay, so we were just wrapping it all up. Okay, so there wasn't one more thing. It was just finishing the quest. So there we go. In the live battle maneuvers, the newbies went through all they learned and became fully fledged soldiers with bright futures ahead of them. Moon Anklet. Nice. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's get here. Shock to the system. We'll do that one because I just actually before I hopped on, I made sure everything for that quest was done. So you don't have to spend, hours watching me gather the materials. Oh my gosh. Trying to find the pomegranate berry or whatever. Oh, Mio, stop glitching out on me. Was a pain in the gluteus maximus. I tell you, it was a living nightmare. Just because I guess the item was so rare to find, I just had to keep jumping back and forth between areas until I finally got them all. It's like, ugh. It's like, glad I don't have to do this quest, again. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and,
I'm starving. Got anything I can eat?
Get our team some grub. First, let's do that. Let's see, which one do I want to do? I want to do... we'll do this one. Yeah, we'll get the soup going. There we go. Make sure everyone is fed. Alright, let's look at some of these quest discussions going. So... we'll do this one first.
We need to lay all this out.
I guess Romero and Julieta probably haven't been able to get married yet. Yeah, if they had, Romero would have given us a whole speech about it. I can see it now. There a reason you brought those two up? I heard Julieta's been seen all over the city lately, that's all. I think she might be trying to get their wedding approved somehow. Ah, so she's the one jumping through hoops this time. Romero was so fired up about it too. Is it really so hard to get married? It depends on the circumstances and who's involved. It seems like the problem concerns more than just the two of them, so it must be. If you're worried about them, we could always ask around and see how they're doing. I feel a bit bad if Romero did himself a mischief while we weren't watching. Yeah, Romero... I mean, the guy has got a good heart. Not gonna deny that, but... he might put himself in a bad position. And that would probably definitely not earn him any brownie points with Julieta's father, who, again, is causing some trouble on the conservation side, which is would probably tie into the city descent quest. There's probably something we can do to help anyway, Mimi. You're right. Let's see if anyone knows what's going on with Romero and Julieta then. Okay. Yeah, I bet it kind of is because of her memories with Noah. It's like, well, we were pretty much married too at that point. And I'm actually kind of surprised that they really haven't talked about that yet. It's like, oh yeah, you and I, we were so close that we had a kid together. So I'm kind of hoping though they do address that at some point. But it's like, hey, we need to talk about the elephant in the room here, that we actually had a kid together. How many lifetimes ago?
We need to lay all this out.
It's understandable that people are stressed and worried, what with everything that's happened. but the city folk are really starting to get up in arms about it. I guess raids were normal for us back in the colonies. We just took that kind of thing for granted. To them, fighting was something that happened in the outside world. You can understand how seeing one of their fundamental beliefs shattered is going to cause some unhappiness. Suppose. But then you've got those conservative types who were already afraid this kind of thing would happen. Seems like they're already in a state of panic. You're right. Everything feels quite precarious right now. I hope everyone in the city's okay. Should we maybe talk to Monica and Travis about it all? I think we should. I hope we can do something to help. Oh, timing. Timing. I got that deadpan. Oh, look. Okay, well, since... I think the city would probably... choices. I think choices... I'm trying to think of, like, a storyline perspective, like, of these quests. Which would be the best route to go. And I think choices will probably be the best one. Or, let's see. Former in prison lost numbers are now able to go home to the city. Let's get the prisoners, the former prisoners home first, and then we'll do choices. Oh yeah, but we should. Like I said, I already got everything for this one, so yeah, we should be able to get through all of these fairly soon. But I'm trying to figure out like when I can finally complete this quest. I mean, this is what we got since the very beginning. Oh wait a minute, we also got those two event quests we gotta still look into, but we'll take care of this quest first. Okay, so we just need to go here. All right. But sorry guys, I was just kind of thinking here. If you were the conservatives, I mean, one of your their fears were like, well, we get involved, Moebius is gonna attack us, which we already knew that Moebius was gonna attack them anyway. But I mean, you could kind of see it from their perspective. This was everything that happened was their greatest fear for it to actually happen. To them, it would justify their reasoning. Like, well, we almost got annihilated because we got involved. And I mean, again, you could see, like, I could see it from their perspective. Doesn't mean I agree with it, because I've said it before, I say it again. Kind of like with the secret colony. But of course, the secret colony was kind of its own little thing. Because like the secret colony, it was a secret. Moebius didn't know that colony existed until they found it. Then they're gonna wipe it out. So like the situation between the secret colony and the city were similar but different in their own right. So yeah, so I could sympathize with the conservationists a little bit, but at the same time, I think they were a little too precautious, I guess is the word I want to use. Darian, let's talk, buddy. I mean, sis, I don't know. We came here with some instructions from Seeker. This is about the boat, right? I'm going forward with the preparations now. Well, our boat's right there, so we can take that. And Uni just disappeared. Uni! Where'd you go? Oh no, we lost baby girl Uni. Is there anything we need to do to help? With them? Yes, there's something that they need help with, Mia, but we need to find where Uni went. Can you fix the glitch with your new acquired Moebius powers? No? Oh, okay. Actually, yes. Yes. Could you open the floodgates? We've got our hands full getting ready to launch right now. You'll find the panel for it in the control facility. The former prisoners are all waiting in the harbor. Huh? Oh, she's down there. Wow. She's like, listening to the conversation down there. Just like, yep, I hear ya. if that's all we need to do, we'll be done in no time at all. Wow. So that's where Uni went. Okay, well, let's just check it out, all these guys. I'm all rushed and hustled off my feet with getting ready right now. The preparations look to be about done. All we gotta do is get the floodgates open. Oh, we already talked to you, sorry. Oh no, we already talked to everyone, okay. And so we just gotta run all the way over there. Look at these split. Doodle pip. Alright. Open up the floodgates. And probably one of the easiest side quests, but if there's anything I've learned, I guess maybe I'm just being a little paranoid because, like, okay, nothing is ever that easy. There's always a catch, right? Part of the catch is always like some type of monster that attacks the boat, and we'll have to go out and save them. I'm hoping it's not the case. I mean, again, I just hope this is one of the very easy quests where we just open the gates and off they go. Okay, so the floodgate is open now. Thanks a million for that. It's a massive help. Yeah, I mean, you're just going to probably shout it across the channel to the two people who were at the control station and like, hey, can you guys open up the floodgates? We really appreciate it. But I guess that's just too much work. So is everything good now? Not quite. Yeah, there's always something. Technically, this would be for the Lost Lovers' benefit, not ours. But... oh yeah? Well, it's not something I asked for, at least. That would have been me, Gondor. You, Dana. Well, what's the story then? What do we gotta do now? I'd like you to clear out the monsters from Fairview. How did I know monsters were gonna be involved somehow? There's always a catch. If we're bringing everyone back, it could get pretty hairy if there are monsters there. Of course, it's our pleasure. But why don't you want to fight yourself? Trust me, I'll be hot on your trail with the lot from the prison camp in tow. Understood. So I'll leave it up to you. I'm sure it won't present a major problem for the likes of you. Yes, I know. Well, it probably will become a problem if my battery dies here in the middle of a fight. Yeah, Dana's a real smart cookie, alright. She takes care of her own job and nothing else. Well, if that's the situation, let's get out there and handle those monsters. Alright. Alright. Well, it looks like I'll just have to take the boat. Alright, to the boat! And to kill some monsters. Alright, last 3, and we should be done in no time. Hey, Senna. Yeah, Senna, you and I, great minds think alike. There we go. Let's get all 3 of them fighting, so that way we don't have to worry about just running around one by one. Yep. Boom. Done. And done. Yep, like I said, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Ah, it's a pretty strange old feeling, ain't it? To think we'll be heading back to the city. And it's all thanks to you guys. Actually, it wasn't us that took care of all the preparations. I reckon I'm about due to have a real good long think about the future. Yeah, that's wise, I think. Aren't you gonna board the boat? Oh. I kind of funny how they called the ship a boat. When you think of a boat, you think of on the water, but Alright, to each his own. I'm going to head back to Agnes Castle. Got a ton of stuff to handle since Anton copped it. He was a real serious person, you know. I feel like I need to do as much as I can of what he left undone. So she had a comrade who perished while in the prison. Okay, gotta carry on his work. I can understand that. Can you guys go with them? There's no telling what might pop up during transit. We got it. We'll take good care of them till we get them where they're going. Okay, they're in your hands now. Ooh, we got like an aerial battle now.
Would you believe it?
I'm about to set off. Are your preparations complete? Yes. Yeah, we're ready.
Connection in 3, 2, 1.
And
you said all systems are good. We are heading to the city.
And there we go. Back to the city where then we can move on to the other quests. Yep. Just waiting for the ship to land. I mean, I kind of do like it how they give these type of transitions their own little cutscene. But man, it's like, okay, yes, we get it. It's take it off. It's landing. Back in the city at last. Yeah, here we are. Back in the big juicy broccoli. After all this time. Thank you. We only made it back here because of you. It was because you hung in there too. You made it here because you didn't give up when it got tough. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, we'll be seeing you. Just look after Gondor and the rest for us, won't you? Yeah, we got you. I can hear Gondor in the back going, "Hey, what do you mean by that?" Quest complete. The returning lost numbers have safely made it home. Gondor and Dana have remained in the castle. Except Gondor's right there. So, ha! Oh, there's Julieta. But Julieta will come right back, okay? We're going to try to deal with... Here's my thought process, because I want to get all the other... Because I feel like everything's going to come down to is Julieta's father. So I kind of want to do Julieta's quest last. Because, you know, maybe after we get all things settled down with her dad, maybe this will be kind of the thing that it's like he brings him down. That's my thought process. But it's like we'll do choices. There we go. Travis, my main man, what is going on? Yeah, lots of unhappy voices in the city these days. The Doyles are acting as mediators at the moment. I'm just waiting for Garrett to give me a summary of the situation. For once, I'm grateful for his meddling. I'm afraid he'll align himself with these concerned citizens in the end. So that's where we're at. Now we just have to work out how to... We've got trouble. Uh-oh. What's going on? A number of armor units have taken off without authorization. Seems they were commandeered by soldiers and civilians alike. Oh. Oh, yeah, that is not good at all. The soldiers on guard seem to have been bribed to look the other way. Ooh. Travis? It's just one thing after another. Assess the situation ASAP. Gondor's not... Gondor. Monica is not a happy woman. This means people who aren't in the lost numbers have left the city, doesn't it? But what are they hoping to accomplish? We found them, boss. We tracked their signal. We tracked the signal of the stolen armory units. Seems they're heading towards Vizag-Holm. Understood. We'll head out there. Personally? Naturally. Prepared for immediate departure. One step ahead of you, boss. Monica, we'll come too. Okay. We'll make a move as soon as we're ready. Can I ask you to go on ahead and provide some defense? Of course. Let's get to Vizag-Holm. Okay, so yeah. Ooh. To where our little lone wolf is standing watch. You know, what are they doing here? Causing trouble? Of course they're causing trouble. They caused trouble when they took off of all authorization. Alright. What is everyone's knicker? What's got your guys' knickers in a bunch? Ouroboros. Oh, and there's the music. The tone tells it all. So you're the ones who stole these armory units? Why did you come out here? We want independence from the city. We should apologize for the crudeness of our departure, but we'd like you to leave us at peace from now on. Did you talk this through with Monica? Nope. I'm sorry that this might get a bit violent, but I'll have to ask you to leave now. Yeah! Ooh, wow, things are escalating quickly. Wow! Oof. He just asked a question. You could just say a simple, no, I did not. Oh boy. Maybe you'll feel more like chatting when your automatons are all lying in a neat little scrap heap. One thing leads to another. Ow! Jay, just look at all the gunfire. Sheesh! I mean, they don't like how things are going with the city right now, okay? I'm sure if you wanted to, you talk this out with Monica, she would have been more than willing to maybe work something out. Hopefully. But sheesh, yeah. Wow, things just escalated from like 0 to 10 in like no time. Oh, we gotta chase the boss. The boss lady. Vane? Was it? Alright, well, can we act like civilized people and just talk things out? What made you want to leave the city? I would have thought you could work it out. You must have heard the story of the old city, built somewhere else, destroyed by Moebius. Yeah, I know the story. We heard about it from Garrett. And there was that Moebius attack. If they ever actually get past our defenses, there won't be anything we can do about it. We came to the conclusion that we had no option but to leave if we wanted to stay alive. I see. We don't really care if you accuse us of cowardice. This is our choice for our future. Our aim is to avoid the total annihilation of the city. If we survive, then we can build up our strength. In a few hundred years, we might even be able to tackle Moebius. Okay, well, I need to think about what they just said here. Okay, so they heard the story about the original city, and because of the recent attack, they fear that sooner or later the same thing is gonna happen, and in order to as a people, they decided to leave, try to find a better hiding area or whatever. Yeah. I mean, I can understand their fears, but Moebius isn't gonna wait. They're gonna hunt them down left and right. I mean, unless you have unless they end up becoming like the secret colony, absolute no contact, isolation. The word for strict isolation from the world, whatever. I know the word, I just can't pronounce it, but. I mean, that's really the only way that they would be able to build up their strength. But I understand your point of view. But as elder, I have to order you back to the city. But we aren't trying to stop the lost numbers from fighting. So why? You didn't make any preparations before you left the city, did you? Well, I mean, okay, they just it was kind of a spur of the moment thing that they did. And and it's like, yeah, as it's going, like, Monica's like, hey, come back, gather the things you need, and then I'll let you go. And Monica's a very level-headed person, and she's not going to make people do things against their will. If Garrett backs you up on this, then you should present your plans formally to the Senate. Oh. I'm not denying your choice, so will you go back and think your plan through? Talk it out as a group. Okay, we'll talk it through with Garrett. You sure you haven't just caused a massive sparkstorm there? If they can come up with a workable plan, then we can analyze it. The future has many potential forms. They'll probably have sorted something out by the time we settle things with Moebius. I guess, yeah. Sorry to drag you out here. We should head back too. Oh, that was pretty quick. Vane had hoped to survive Moebius by isolating himself. Oh, Vane. Sorry, Vane, I'm sorry I called you a she. Wow, I called a girl a dude. I called a dude a girl. Wow. Wow, I am not doing good today. Alright. Well, let's see. What is... this is going to take care of all this. There we go. Yeah, shock to the system. Like I said, this one's... Oh yeah, we're just blowing right through these. Julieta and Romero. Oh, Romero's probably... Yeah, Romero's down here. Julieta's up here. Okay. Well, we'll probably... Yeah, we'll just go talk to Romero after we do this one. And then we can head in and check those two quest events. Especially the Nopon Village. I really want to, check that one out. Doc, we're back with the stuff. Just in time. We were on the verge of running out of herbs, sorry. All good quality ingredients. Let me get that medicine mixed up. I can't thank you enough. So what is exactly the city folk are suffering from? I've heard a few things about it from Monica. It's not something you need to worry about. Excuse me. Oh my. You've perked right up. I gotta do my old lady voice, sorry. Yes, because of you. Thank you. Whoa. I just wanted to thank you, young lady. I made this for you. Aw, that's sweet. It's beautiful. You actually made this? I've been embroidering as a hobby for decades now. It's not hard to do. I can teach you if you're interested. It certainly beats watching children go off to war. Yeah, I apologize if my old lady voice is horrible. Take care of yourself and show me how it's done next time. Uni's interested in that. The sudden change of environment has left some city folk feeling unwell. The medicine should help with that. Yeah, I actually went through something very similar, you know, to like the change in elevation. Because the first time I went to the Rockies, we went all the way up to the tundra part, and I came down with elevation sickness like you wouldn't believe. I couldn't stand. I had to lay down in the back of my parents' van. It's just like, nope, get me back down to the base of the mountain. I can't do this. It was just like, and for the entire day after that, though, it was just like I felt miserable. Just going from ground level all the way up that high. It's like, nope. Alright, so we got all that done. And we just got one more. Like I said, we're blowing right through these side quests left and right. I guess it wasn't... I was kind of expecting a little more intensity with these side quests, especially choices. And especially when we started the this last quest. I thought, you know, because Garrett was there and you could see, you know, the tension between between Monica and Garrett. Hold on, let me talk to Kabata. Our imprisoned friends made it home. You lot did something truly great for us here. But we didn't manage to save all of them. But that isn't on you. They must have been at least somewhat prepared for that from the moment they got captured. Now that Infernal Prison is no more, that's going to make moving around a lot easier for me too. I'm going to make the most of it for our dear friends who never made it home. Aw, good for you. Plane, you're not looking too good. My mother heard about what happened with Torto and the others. She was absolutely furious with me. I'm sure she was. Your mother is Timna, right? But you're a pretty big deal, even among the lost numbers, aren't you? Well, that's one thing. This is another. Amongst all the heads of the 6 houses, she's the one that I'd least like to get it in the ear from.
I see some relations have changed.
Fair enough. No child wants to intimidating mother. Yes, I know the feeling. Especially since my mother is a short redhead. Terrifying combination. Romero, let's talk. Girls, what is with you guys just all walking into things? Romero, do you know what's going on with Julieta? It's you. Your timing's great as ever. Yes. Is everything alright? My Julieta's joined the lost number. Or numbers lost. The numbers lost. It's lost numbers. Gosh. The wording, my dude. And so, at our next skirmish, she'll be there. I must persuade my boss to let me go. My only wish is that we fight as one. Her unit's being briefed preciously now at Sanctuary Harbor. Would you intervene? You didn't stop her from joining up? Why, yes. At first, of course, I did protest. Then thought to let her follow her own dreams. We'll do our best for you. Okay. Oh, hey! Speaking of Garrett, you guys are the first outsiders we ever let in. Then came the city relocating. There's a sizable portion of the city folk that have beef with Monica's decisions, but what Vane did was extremely rash. He's a conservative, same as you. Aren't you for keeping things as they are? Don't be under any illusion. I'm not opposing Monica. All I want to do is keep the peace in the city.
I see some relations have changed.
Okay. No, go on. I want to look at that infinity here. impudent. Okay, so interesting. You know, Garrett, you know, he didn't really approve of Romero being the part of the Lost Numbers enough for his daughter to join. Ooh, he's probably not really happy. So, you know, there's him trying to keep the peace within the city. And, you know, I mean, maybe I, you know, misjudged him a little too much. Because, I mean, he wants to do what's best for the people. You can appreciate that. But, you know, I'm just like a broken record here, but, you know, I support Monica's decision more just because, you know, it's the right thing to do instead of just, you know, just trying to just worry about what's happening on the inside. Because if you don't take into account things that are happening in the outside world, that's kind of, you're going to probably miss a lot of things because what happens on the outside is going to affect on, you know, the inside. But you know, that's all politics. I don't really have the time or patience for politics because I'm not brave enough for politics. But yeah, if he finds out his daughter joined the Lost Numbers, then oh yeah, he's not gonna be too pleased with that. So that's our strategy. Stand by until we deploy. Understood. You, stay focused. The battle's already started. Remember that. Yes, ma'am. Yep, voice like a squirrel. Psst, Julietta. Oh, it's you again. When did you sign up with the Lost Numbers? The very day that followed when we met, when poor Romero came to seek my hand. In fact, since I was but a tiny girl, I wanted to be like our Monica. But whoa, my father wouldn't let me join. He said the soldier's life was not for me. But now I'm older, and it's past the time when I should act upon my own desires. Do Garrett and Romero know? Well, I mean, we just talked to Romero, Senna. So, yeah, he knows. Why no? So keep it deathly secret if you please. Okay. Consistency. You know, I know there's a few times where Xenoblade isn't always consistent with their world building and storytelling, and like, you know, like in Xenoblade 2, you know, where they made it clear that Nia loves fish, but then, you know, the whole girl power off that Melia and not Melia, yeah, that's definitive. Mithra, wow, so many names to keep track of. Mithra and the One Blade. I forgot who she is, but she, you know, the cat, the other cat girl, she had like zebra leggings and stuff like that. But, you know, in there they said how Nia didn't like fish, but yet before that, though, she loves fish. And like, yeah, this, like, the consistency is way off. I mean, this would make sense though if we talk to Julietta first, but because we talk to Romero first, it just doesn't really flow well together. Nitpicking here a little bit, but that's just me. I'm thinking when this coming fight is done, I'll tell them everything that's on my mind. Keep this up and your first battle will be nothing to worry about. Yes, ma'am. You showed a lot of promise even when I was teaching you. I'm expecting great things. Huh. Are you here to help as well? We're after some pretty huge, so you'd be a big help. What are you going for? We're going to obtain growth modules. Huh? She's an excellent soldier, but Julia doesn't have combat experience yet. I think it'd be good for her if you come along. This is, without a doubt, going to end in combat. Romero's not going to make it in time, is he? We should go in his place, then to make sure Julietta doesn't do anything reckless. Kabata, we're in. I knew you would be. Okay, so the plan's simple. We attack the Kavesi transport levits that's carrying the cage. We'll stage the attack at the base of the Great Sword in the Gnome Wetlands. Now, you can join either the Vanguard or the Rear Guard. Which will it be? We'll join the Vanguard. Go straight into the thick of it. We'll take the Vanguard. We'll be able to pull off a pincer maneuver with Julietta. Okay, let's get moving. Oh, Juliet's gonna... Oh, wow, if I paid attention better... Maybe we should have taken it to the rear guard, but... And keep Juliet as safe, but... If she wants to learn how to fight, way better to be in the front lines, right? I've just sent you the rendezvous point. We'll head out to the attack point. You come along as soon as you're ready, yeah? Got it. Well, we've fallen on our feet here. We better do this and... Better we do this than Romero anyway. You might be right. Okay, let's keep Julieta safe and get this done. Yeah, in hindsight being 2020, it's probably better that we do this than Romero. I mean, Romero, yeah, good guy, but when it comes to combat, just... I find him a little wanting. But who better to keep Juliet safe than Team Ouroboros? Ah, there you are. Come over here to me. Our target's passing through now. Oh, dang, that is a big, big machine. I see it. There it is. Anytime now. Ready? Now! Alright, let's go for the kill, boys and girls.
Get away!
Oh, there's the music. Like, wait, where's the music? Like, it took the music a while to get there. Alright, we just gotta keep Julieta safe. Don't let her die. Alright, taunt. Everyone focus on me. To stay away from all my friends. Thank you very much. There we go. And then there was one. Take this big boy out. Bind the machine. Oh. Nothing. Ooh, ow, that hurt. Come on. There you go. Focus on me. Oh, alright, or not. Wow, Julieta aced that. We didn't need to worry about her at all. To right. And we've got it. Well done, team. Let's get this bad boy back. Yes, ma'am. Then they all run away from it. It's like, oh no, it was a cage. Wait, or was the ship called the cage, or was there a cage inside the ship? Probably makes sense. So if there was a cage inside the ship, I don't know. Sorry, my mind just goes places. I will issue your rewards over at Stingridge Harbor. I wouldn't hang around this place for too long. Understood. Rank up. Nice. We got the rank up. Yeah, we're just flying through these quests. I honestly thought that there was going to be a little more serious with everything that happened with the city almost being annihilated. But I guess I was proven wrong, thankfully. Oh, spoke too soon. Julieta, why on Ionis would you become a soldier behind my back? My father, don't you know the reason why? Alright, I'll play along. You kept it quiet because you knew I'd oppose you. You knew I'd put a stop to your half-baked willfulness. This was your last day in the lost numbers, my girl. You'll quit now. I'm telling you that I intend to stay. Oh yeah? Daughter or not, I've got to draw the line. You're hereby disowned from how...
What?
What? I mean, the only silver lining I'd see in this is now she can marry Romero. But man! Knife to the heart! What? Yo, Romero doesn't like that idea. But sir, do you not hear a word she said? And Julieta, please, you must. It's fine. Romero, see? We'll keep the city safe. Together. Unencumbered by a house. My Julieta darling. Yes, of course. Your passion burns so bright and reminds me once again why I love you so. Ugh. Here, let me pay you back for all the help you've been. You're the one who split the beans to Garrett, aren't you? Yes, that was me. I couldn't keep it quiet. I can't just go bringing nobles' daughters of the 6 houses to battle, can I? Yeah, that would be, it would send a bad message. Wait, you mean... I got permission this time. The 6 houses can be a nightmare sometimes, I swear. Ooh, quest complete. In exchange for being disowned by House Doyle, Julieta can now be by the side of her beloved Romero.
I see some relations have
Okay,
changed.
let me look at the infinity chart here. Disowned, both alike in their resolve, newbie and superior. Ooh. I'm sorry. I need to go. I need to try to find. I need to try to find those two because I just. Oh, let's see. We found Romero over here. Or those three. Because I want to know exactly, you know, the after, you know, math of this. Oh, wait! Romero!
Can't give the soldiers here some encouragement.
Juliet has put my skills to shame.
Seekers arm around.
Juliet has put my skills to shame. She makes her mark as easy as she breathes. Wow, she's that good, is she? If fivefold I should train my limbs a day, a candle I would never hold to her. My heart is gladdened knowing that we fight to rid the world of Moebius in full. Yet, more still do I fear for her well-being. Now Garrett's hesitance is all too clear.
I see some relations have changed.
Understands his feelings. Okay. So yeah, now he understands good old father-in-law's worry. I mean, it's one thing when your partner is not fighting on the front lines. It's another when someone you care about is out on the front lines. There she is. My father suffers now. My father suffers now no Doyleish yoke. The future is for me. The future is for me an open book, with challenges inscribed therein all new. What like? I thought I might apply to the exam, become an Ouroboros candidate. Perhaps that I then. Gosh, the wording it. Perhaps that I then, with that weather wealth, will. Oh my. Oh, I can't. Perhaps that I then, with that weather withal, will with my own 2 hands grasp happiness. Okay. Alrighty, team. So I couldn't find Garrett. So I decided to skip down to Moktha, the lower part of Moktha Wildwood. And, oh gosh. You know, this place is terrifying. Just not only because we have the high level monsters, but we got all this poisonous water all over the place. And it's like, is there a way to like build up defense or immunity to all the poison in the waters here? But so yeah, right now we're gonna head over to the forest here, or the village, Nolpan village, And yikes, yeah, that's a lot of high-level monsters here. You need to be a little careful.
Let's use this.
Yeah, let's go check out this village though. I really want to. Yo, I'm sorry. This is taking me. It's taking me back. It's taking me back. Of course, didn't look exactly like this, but man, Ginniga's treehouse. Gingin, sorry. Do you live all alone out here in the forest? Gingin go wherever wind blow, like strong dandelion fluffs. What? Time for Gingin to choose best tree shade to nap in by chasing brown butterfly. Wildwood life.
Good to add more names.
Well, oh, I actually thought it was a Nopon village. I am so heartbroken that this wasn't a Nopon village. It was just some guy. Some Nopon just living up here. Alright, well. Wait, hold on. I better check. I want to check the... Oh, level 50. Okay, yeah. Shoo! We're good. We're like level 72 or whatever.
Let's use this.
We should be able to handle most of the monsters in this place. Okay, so yeah. Again, kind of disappointed with some of these quests. They're not as big or story-driven as I thought they were going to be. But it is what it is. Okay. Hey, the good news is we're going to get to explore more of the region. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, don't tell me we're going to have to go through all this, the poison water. Water makes silence. No croak, no chirp, no want of touch. In time of Gingin, to melt clean away. What does it mean? Perhaps she's giving us some sort of warning? Gingin walks so Gingin can hear voice of ground. Okay. Speaking in riddles. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. It's like, oh, wait, there's a deep core over here. Is there something rare? Nope. No, we fell off the beaten trail, but we are back. Oh, please don't take us right into the smack dab middle of a monster's nest. We better get something good out of this if this was supposed to be an event quest. Careful, Lance, don't step into the poisonous water. Morning sunrise and bed run away. Gingin shakes dreams all the way to here. Ugh. Same, Uni. Same. Maybe this is her favorite place? Rain and dew make ants of blue. Ultramarine for precious hue. Gingin show the way. I feel like I'm listening to Yoda talk. This feels like a Yoda situation. Oh, I mean, think about it though. Both, the Nopon and Yoda, they're short, right? And when we first met Yoda, the Empire Strikes Back, he lived in a very dangerous swamp-like area. Yeah. Me and my Star Wars references. Gingan not go any further. Only thoughts run ahead. Gingan want to avoid love raspberry stain spreading. Are you saying there's something dangerous up ahead? Soon it's time to give chairs of travelers back to Tartan Ladybird. Okay, I am so confused. If we just go back to where we started, I am going to pull my hair out. It's taking us right back up. Gingan feel tickle in chest when hear words. Tomorrow Gingan have conversation with birds. Aren't you lonesome on your own, Gingan? Do you want us to take you to a colony or a caravan or something? Gingan fine. Gingan waiting for day when 7 anvils ring. Only at then will Gingan leave garden. I see. There's something you have to do. Oh. Huh? Well, I guess we'll come back and see you someday. That was it?
Disappointed!
Gingan guided the party through the wildwood until the day when 7 anvils ring. She will remain in the garden.
Oops.
What?
Found us.
Oh, crap! Well, here we go. Alright. Well, grab that. We survived the apes. Let's see. I wonder where this elevator takes us.
I hate the waiting part.
Oh, we lost a party member. Oh well. Now we can go ahead and check out this other quest-related event that I saw down here. I mean, I could just teleport down, but we'll take the scenic route.
Is this like a rare thing?
I don't know, Senna. You ask that every time.
Oh, night has fallen.
It has. Wow, Tyon, you must be a genius. Oh, hello.
Oh, aren't I faded?
That water down at the spring of Rona really does make you feel like a new person. You have got to try it. Strength-giving water.
This sounds pretty serious.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what. I need to switch my hero. Boom.
Leave it to me.
Because it showed up only when I had, Juniper. Sorry, I forgot her name at first. Oh, there it is. Whoa. What happened? What is that? I was like, oh wait, hey, there's no carcasses here. As soon as we threw Junipers in the party, boom, there's carcasses all over the place. Wow. And everyone's just all just standing around. Wow.
Ah! What the spark's all this?
What are these monsters doing here?
What's going on?
Why, little Junebug? You're late.
Oh, a console. Uh-oh.
Console.
You know I can't abide tardiness. Too much fun and games, is it? Ha! Life is not a bed of roses, my dear. You must be aware of that, surely.
One of the rare times the council appears, even though she's left them to their own devices 90% of the time.
What are you after?
My. Why so sour, my little Ouroberries?
So this woman's definitely older, but she sounds older.
Myself in a fracas with you.
yeah? Then what are you doing here?
Dear, I am positively quaking in my boots. I am here to see my little June bug, nothing more.
And you expect us to believe that?
You may set your hearts aflutter with whatever feelings you desire, for all I care.
Okay, I got a bad feeling about this.
If I must confide in you a detail, I would like you to know that it was I who dealt those monsters a swift demise.
You? I can confirm that. If it weren't for the Concul, we might not even be standing here.
Spark, if only I hadn't screwed up.
You're injured.
Yeah, my fault. I got cocky. Monsters got a free swipe in.
You may find it hard to believe, but I'm quite the assiduous type. I've been keeping a close watch on my fruitlings. But now that little June bug has returned, there is yet more work to be done.
You're not angry about the flame clock?
Angry? You were the ones who broke it. You aren't going to apologize, are you?
No.
Besides, I've been aware of the circumstances for a while now. It has to be said, it's a delicate topic.
Could this potentially be another Concul who isn't rotten? And yes, I'm using that term because she's talking about fruits and stuff like that. Sorry. I'm not getting my hopes up. But there's only one way to find out.
Delicate?
Yes, delicate. Do your ears need rinsing, Poppet?
That's an old-fashioned word. So yeah, this must be an older person.
I don't know if you're aware, but the people of Tau themselves chose to break the clock. It's hardly my place to complain. I happen to be quite the individualist. Don't you know?
You're not making a lick of sense.
Now, Junebug, be a sweet pea and go on ahead, will you?
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Okay, now I am worried.
Noah, we're just letting Juniper go?
Juniper said not to worry, so let's not worry.
There's a Concul involved. I think we should be a little worried here.
That's the spirit. Perhaps you and I will be able to see eye to eye after all.
I don't know.
Oh, one thing. I have a job for you, Ouroboros, if you would be so kind.
Whoa, lady, you're asking a lot. I mean, after everything that we've gone through with Moebius, you're just gonna come out and ask us for help, just like that.
Just like that!
Ugh. Fine.
A job? For us?
For you, I'd like you to procure some twine turf. For me.
Yeah? And what are you using it for?
Someone's got to remove those nuisances for new life to settle in.
Those nuisances.
But preparations will need to be in place if we're to dispose of them. Which is where the twine turf comes in.
Okay, you say dispose, and most of the Consuls we've met, when they mean dispose, they mean kill someone. I hope you're referring to the dead wolves here, and not people we know.
Twine turf. I think I saw some of that in Yellow Grove.
I mean, she hasn't attacked us yet.
Look at that. How fortuitous. That's a mere stone's throw from here.
Well, it's not far. That's true.
See? It wouldn't kill you to fetch some.
I know what you're thinking. But these things really are going to be a problem for us otherwise, so we'd really appreciate the help.
No, I understand. Let's go then.
I guess the only way we can... Oh, and it's... Hero Quest Survive... Are we getting another Moebius to join us? Or... I don't want to say join us, but... Temporary truce here? What's going on? Okay, hold on. I need to talk to some people. Let's talk. Sometimes you can hear the sounds of battle from the mountain path. I doubt it'll ever encroach as far as here, though. It pays to be cautious, though, don't you think? There aren't many of us, so frontal assaults are a no-go. We have our own ways of doing things. Yeah, it's just weird how they're all just... right there. Wait, hold on. Can we get Juniper back in with us? No, she's temporarily off limits. Okay, well, Trident, since we got another Moebius situation going on.
Triton's got you covered.
Yeah, we're gonna put you with us. Maybe you can, you know, help delegate things? I don't know. Selena's back from the field trip to Colony Lambda. We're currently discussing how we can best make use of our combined talents. You better not get up to your usual tricks again. I won't if he behaves. But hey, we're both working in the interest of the colony, so I'm feeling pretty hopeful.
Huh. Would you believe it?
Cooperating, okay. I want to know about this attack. You got the elevator running again. No worries, it's a piece of cake. Hardly broke a sweat. You guys are really something. Getting down there is no joke. I'm not sure our people will have any desire to use it, though. Probably referring to the elevator we just used. It's a trick, but my friends are finally starting to come back. Oh, it's a trickle, sorry. You don't realize just how precious they are until they're gone. They really do mean the world to me. That's true, you don't realize how precious people are, or you don't realize what it is you have until it's gone. It's just in dribbles and drabs, but my friends are starting to come back. Face of the folks that made it back seem different. Ha, yes, you may be right. Toughen up somehow, I'd say. Oh god, I need to look at the... Upon return to Colony Tower, the party finds the Concul who defeated the monsters waiting for them. Hear her out for now. I don't know. Cardamon really appreciated the lengths you guys went to, you know. What did we do? You sent off our Offseer, for one. Cardamon blamed himself for the Offseer's death. He'd been beating himself up about it for so long. It was painful to see. He's found his way again now, though, thanks to all you've done. It's above and beyond, really it is. Okay, well, what about, you know, the Council? Anyone? Information, please. I think I already made it apparent that I'm a little sketchy of what this Council wants, but, I mean... Anyway, she didn't just go straight out attacking us. You know, it could be the same with Trinal too. You know, with age, you know, she's come to learn a thing or two. She says she's an individualist, so I guess she's more of every person has the decision to do what they want.
You think this'll do?
Don't see why not.
I wonder how the Consul's going to use this stuff to get rid of the monsters.
I haven't a clue.
Everyone!
Juniper, are you alright?
Yes, and the colony is unharmed, thank goodness.
Hey,
Juniper, has your console always been like that?
The console? I don't really recall.
You said she pretty much left you to it, right?
That's correct. The console rarely ever visits us. We've met a couple of times, but I barely have any recollection of us talking.
So why on Ionios would she start involving herself now?
I say we get this job done and then we give her a piece of our mind.
I mean, I don't really sense any hostility from it. Maybe it's fine.
I mean...
You have to admit, she's got a way of getting on your nerves, right?
Still, she is a consul. If we underestimate her, we'll no doubt be in for a world of pain.
Noted. But even if we do have to fight, it'd have to be outside of the colony.
Yeah. We don't know what she might be planning to do with the people of Colony Tau.
We should try to head back soon.
Uni, what was with the jump there? Yeah, this console, I tell ya. You know, just like Trident, you know, it's like, oh, you want to go? It's like, wait a minute, what are we doing?
I'll report into the console.
Okay, so now Juniper's back with us, okay. And there's a big pile of dirt behind her.
Is that enough for you?
Wonderful, my dear Ouroboros. Quite the speedy little workers, aren't you?
So, how are you going to use the stuff?
We're going to make it into a pulp and throw it into a bonfire. I hear it has the most fragrant aroma. No doubt the creatures will be drawn straight to it.
Well, wait a minute.
A little assistance wouldn't go amiss. You.
Huh? Yes.
What a farce.
They're drawn to the scent, are they?
What is it, Tyon? You picked up on something?
Not exactly.
Okay, if her intentions are good, and, which again I'm a little sketchy on, I'm guessing though she wants to draw in all the monsters to home field advantage and take them all out, so we don't have to worry about them in the future. I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen, but again, it's a console.
Oh, what is this? Oh, I do so hate the forest. What with all the bugs?
Right. Well, they do say that bugs hate smoke.
You know the type of insect I hate the most? The creepy, crawly kind. Oh, ghastly things. How about you?
Me? I've seen them all before. Can't say they bother me.
Oh.
Yeah, she's not so disappointed.
Such a tedious little corner of Ionios. Nothing much ever happens around here, does it?
No, not really. I'm kind of used to it by now, though.
Well, of course you would be. State the obvious. Why don't you?
Oh, right. Sorry, ma'am.
Now throw in the plants I gave you, and we should be all set for the preparatory phase.
I just realized it's raining. We're gonna try to start a bonfire. Where is this going?
Where are you going, ma'am?
Oh, you know. I thought I might witness a little of that Ouroberry magic for myself. The smoke rising from the bonfire acts like a signal flare to indicate the start of battle.
Yeah? What's that got to do with...
Crap! They're back! Again!
What?
Looks like you've got your work cut out for you. Oh, yes. You had better live your lives to their very fullest.
Just keep going. The only way we'll figure out the answer is to get to the end of this.
What? These monsters? Don't ask me! They just showed up out of the blue and started heading this way!
These monsters aren't from the forest. Why would they have come in so far?
It's because of the council.
No point guessing right now. Let's send these guys packing.
Ugh. Well, we're gonna take them out very quick. Oh yeah, we're almost double. Alright, hey, tanks, do your job. Get them off the attackers. Thank you. I am so confused. I mean, at least with Trident, it was, you know, a little bit, you know, exciting. And it's like, oh, we got a little bit of challenge with the consoles. Okay. And done.
There's no end to him.
The appropriate tactic in this situation is fight first, whine later, mate.
Yeah, I know, man. Makes you feel better, though.
My dear, sweet little Junebug. I'll tell you what I'm trying to accomplish here. I want to see Colony Tau performing to the very best of their ability.
What?
I want them to wallow in regret, to agonize, tremble, suffer,
Okay.
convulse, and then die.
There it is. There it is.
You see, the look on their faces at that moment is the most delightful.
Yep, I knew it was too good to be true. Too good to be true.
Consul, I don't understand.
All that you are, distilled at the cusp of death to a perfect fraction of unbearable humiliation. However, teetering there on the edge of oblivion is also the moment in which you shine the brightest.
You know, it's another twisted form of, you know, it's at the, you know, your lowest point where your, you know, your best, you know, will show. It's either, you know, it's either you make or break, right? But this is a twisted version of that.
The terror of death flickering in your minds, fighting madly in the hopes that you still might live.
She thrives on the pain and misery.
A newborn babe could never hope to match that expression of horror. Only the march of time can crystallize those grimaces of wrath and agony.
Now, this is Juniper's Ascension quest.
Like a fine wine.
Yep.
They're coming our way too. Never a dull moment around here.
Come now, Junebug. Chin up. I want to see you at the peak of your brilliance. I can't savor your emotions if you don't ripen to your fullest now.
Yep. No, I guess Trident is the only good console. As much as I hope there was actually some more good consoles out there. And there was one, and done.
Sparks! They got Roland. Somebody go and help the poor soul.
How in the... Are we snuffed then? Is this it for us?
Stay calm. There's still a glimmer of hope. There aren't as many monsters as before. It's doable. Keep pushing them back.
We'll try.
Ouroboros are a force to be reckoned with, aren't they? I hadn't factored them in. but I did get a taste of fear and despair.
Well, if you're at the castle, you would definitely got a lot more of that. So you missed out on that, you psycho sick woman.
You must have felt such sweet relief when they broke the flame clock. How does it feel to have all that taken away from you?
Well, we already felt it before, and it's actually made us stronger, so stick it, you old croon.
You better pick up the pace, or my little monsters will flock to you like a free meal.
Please just... I hope we get to put her down.
It's the smoke. Put out the fire. Stop the smoke.
Oh. I think it's a little late for that.
Shut it, you old hag.
But I never thought you were so brazen as to do this openly.
When you crush and burn those plants, they make the most irresistible aroma for monsters.
So you lied about getting rid of them?
I said that nuisances had to be removed. Who said anything about monsters?
Yeah, so the nuisance was the Ouroboros. That was her plan all along.
I was hoping to remove everyone save little Junebug here, and make way for new growth in the forest.
You don't have to spout a load of shite, you know that?
Yeah, you tell her, Uni.
I was hoping to see them savaged by hungry beasts, but oh well. Your efforts have managed to ruin a perfectly good tragedy. Again.
Again?
All in a good day's work.
Did I not mention? Not a few days ago, I recall that you intervened. I was hoping to cull some fruitlings before their homecoming.
Ah, the monsters from before.
Yes, that's it. That's the way. It's the monsters that you encountered on that fateful day. The very same. Yes, I led them there myself.
Well, it was actually more like a few weeks ago. Or almost maybe like a month or two. I can't remember when we first stumbled upon Colony Tau.
If they had feasted on your husks, I could have thrown them into the colony and given you such a fright.
Why? Why would you think of doing such an awful thing?
I took you to be smarter than this, Junebug. Be a dear and fire up those synapses for me. Colony Tau was ready to accept their fate. I settled on the monsters as the best way to deal with that. I thought perhaps if you were to see your friends torn apart before your very eyes, it might give you the stimulus you wanted.
Oh, sick freak.
You're beyond help.
Yeah, I think old age has... She's gone through some dementia or something.
When the flame clock was destroyed, and you were given the chance to live, you also came to fear death, and gained the ability to suffer, as you are doing right now.
Well, death is a natural part. No matter who you are.
Yes, indeed. The look on your faces is not something so easily reproduced.
Yeah, what does my face say, you old crow? It says it's ready to punch you.
Ah, how long I've waited just to see those contortions.
Really? So you're a masochist too? Alright. Alright.
The perfect moment. Once matured, then savored. I'll not let you die easily. I shall see to that.
Okay, good. So, hopefully we get to see your face as you die.
You consoles are all the same, aren't you?
Except for Trident.
How can you toy with people's lives like this?
And I guess to a minor extent,
You think this is fun?
Irma.
Oh, I just love teasing my favorite playthings. Is that really so difficult to understand? Well,
Yes and no.
It's been lovely talking to you, but I'm afraid time's getting on. If you despise me so much, slay my little pets and try taking me on yourselves.
Yeah, we'll take them out. Quickly split.
Can't let you film yet, Noah.
Mighty
Yes, follow the birdie. There you go. Yeah, these consoles, they're just... There's something wrong with them. And done. Alright, time for some console bashing.
My, you really defeated them? All of them? Well, you're nothing if not tenacious.
If you stay away from our colony without interfering, just as you always have, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
And I think Juniper's a little peed at this point.
Without interfering? You really are a model child, aren't you? I told you, I consider myself the assiduous type.
Using big words, lady.
So few make it to homecoming in this pit that none know about or care about. Why do you think there are few threats to your colony, yet your flame clock teeters on the brink of collapse?
Well...
Let me explain it to you in simple terms that even you will be able to understand.
Oh boy.
I made it that way. It was by my design.
What?
You really are the lowest of the low.
Yeah, Lance.
I had the soldiers die when approaching their final term. I conceived your peculiar traditions, and I sent monsters to you. And when your numbers were culled just enough to maintain the colony, I sent you new recruits. When you lacked a source of life with which to fill the clock, I placed monsters of adequate strength for your succor. And it has all been for this moment. Oh, the lengths I went to just for today.
I cannot begin to understand you.
Countless hours of painstaking effort went into this. But I am so very glad to have met a soul like yourself, little Junebug. Even your rage brings me delight. The fact that you want to kill me where I stand, even more rapturous.
Okay. You know, since she's so happy with the... Ooh. I was like, very good with mind games here. Very good with mind games. I mean, she likes the whole, you know, as she said, she enjoys the fact that, you know, Juniper wants to kill her for everything that she's done. It's like, yes, feed it to me. Feed me your anger. Feed me your fear. And everything. So it's like, okay, so this could go one of two ways. She could try, it's almost like, you know, the Joker, right? You know, how in The Dark Knight, you know, the Joker's trying to prove the point or whatever that everyone has a bad, you know, it takes that one bad day to push someone over the edge. But in order to prevent, you know, the Joker from winning, Batman had to lose, you know. It's kind of, it's not the best, you know, comparison here, but it's kind of what comes to mind here. But so I wonder, though, you know, kind of with like, Colony 10, was it? I think it's Colony 10 with, you know, the colony that just loves to fight or whatever. You know, they didn't, you know, kill their console because, you know, letting her walk away and defeat was more, you know, damaging to the console than, you know, killing her. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe that same type of situation is going to happen here. Or maybe not. Maybe she's very good with playing mind games and all this other stuff.
Contort your face into an expression of pure agony. I shall tear down all that you are.
The people of Colony Tau have been fighting just to survive day to day.
Yeah, no, she's going down. I think it's official. She's going down.
We won't allow you to have your way anymore.
Yeah, okay,
this
yeah.
ends here.
Yes. Yes, I suppose you're right. My actions are unforgivable. Come then. Do your worst.
Okay, you know, right there, then that is something scary though. Someone who isn't afraid to die. That is someone you shouldn't. You know, that's something you should take seriously.
If you don't kill me now.
Oh.
Have to watch as I slaughter your precious colony Tau before your very eyes.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know why, but even for a full-fledged Moebius form, he has a Concul U to Moebius U. There's, I don't know, something elegant about it in a twisted sort of way. So yeah, dang. She's got almost like a Chester Cat grin going on there too. Yeah, Juniper, you tell her. Alright, let's take her out. And done.
Well, then, it looks like it's my loss. You've such power, my Ouroboros.
Concul U.
Oh, yes. Now that right there is the face I wanted to see. I'm afraid I won't be dying here alone. I'm going to kill off all your dear sweet friends, one by one.
I think you're in no position to make such threats.
Exactly how they died. And you will regret it every waking moment. Cursing your own ineptitude, wishing you'd done more.
And she's gonna shoot an arrow, right?
Aimless anger will consume you. How very exquisite the look on your face will be then.
Totally psycho here.
She's lost the plot, big time.
Yeah.
This was our victory. You don't need to listen to this.
Colony Tau.
What about them?
We made a promise that we'd survive. And so, the Consul's twisted games are something I cannot entertain.
Ooh. Right in the center.
Junebug, so you really can make a face like that too.
Oh, this feels like a hollow victory.
And now I must wonder, did I do the right thing in the end?
I think that's what life is all about. Searching to find that answer.
Yes, how true.
Thanks. Yet again. Feels like you're always saving our bacon.
Oh, man. Oh, this feels like a hollow victory. My gosh. Ugh.
Now, none of that. We're all mates now, remember?
Yeah, Lance is right. We're all in this together.
Juniper, what's wrong?
Life is cruel, isn't it? Just when I stopped waiting for death and began to live for myself, why must it be so hard? It's just as the Consul said, expecting death would have been so much easier.
You're not wrong. It's not easy. And it never will be.
Sure, but it's still a sight better than doing sparkle and giving up.
That's also true. You're right.
Two sides of the same coin.
Life is a struggle, but I think I'd like to go on fighting for a little while longer at least.
Nah, you've got to dream bigger. fight until the bitter end.
Perhaps I should. Even without a console, our goal remains the same.
That's right. And we've got to start by harvesting the crops.
And right back to it.
Right, yes. We have our hands full as it is trying to look after ourselves right now.
Sure. Well, if you ever find yourself having a hard time, we'll be there to help.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, and see you soon.
Yeah, this was an Ascension quest, alright. Quest complete. Quality tell strange. Moebius Vindi has shown to be their console's design. The whole affair has once again reminded Juniper of life's harshness. Ghost Bow Juniper. Yep. Alright, wow. I guess this is a way to end the video. It feels like a hollow. I knew all along, you know. I knew what? The reason why Tao was in the forest, it was all the console, wasn't it? You can't grow any decent crops in the forest. We should have been in a place of better soil. It's possible, I guess. Yeah, it feels like a hollow victory. I mean, the only way though the council gets the last word in is if, you know, we allow her to, you know, just... I mean, yes, life is harsh. You know, nothing is tougher in life than life itself. But, you know, it was like really like one of the central themes though to this game. It's, you know, the choices you make is what determines your future and all that other, you know, good stuff. And which is, you know, part of one of the, you know, like, the two central themes is, you know, it's your choices and, you know, being there to support others when they need it, and with also doing things on your own strength when you can, instead of always relying on someone else to help you out and everything. And again, you know, amazing storytelling. With you know, again, Monolith, kudos to you. Yeah, you know, like, again, this is like one of those story points where it's like, I personally, I don't know how to feel about this one. Let you get mouth work. You guys, let me know in the comment section what your thoughts and feelings about, you know, this Hero Ascension quest was. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Were you like in the middle, kind of like where I am? And yeah, well, the good news is we got all of the side quests done. So in the next video, we could just jump right back into rescuing, you know, Mio's friend and getting to freeing everyone's favorite cat girl, Nia. So, again, thank you guys so much for joining me. And until next time, I will catch you later.
Well, looks like I was right about D-Rex taking at least 3 videos to get all those side quests done. He owes me a soda. But seriously, when we come back, our heroes finally will set out to rescue Mio's friend, which begs the question, will this be a happy reunion, or will it end in tears? And will the ongoing tension within the city cause more problems in the future? Will the relationship between Julieta and her father Garrett ever be mended? There's only one way to find out, and that's by hitting that like button, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to find out what happens next in the exciting world of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 today.